Hello and welcome to what's in this week's Oban Times with me, Ellis Butcher.
Me, Kathy Griffiths.
And me, Fiona Scott.
And here we are, the 17th of March. I've got some news for you girls. Guess
Go
what?
on, Alice. Tell us.
Guess what it has been a year since?
Oh, as if we need reminding. Come on, Alice.
It's been a year since I joined the Oban Times.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Oh, happy Oban Times Day, Alice.
Yes. Happy first anniversary, Alice.
1 year. And on that basis, yes, the girls are right as well, because, of course, it's coming up to nearly a year since lockdown started. So it was, I took a great deal of pleasure yesterday of listening in to the First Minister on Tuesday, and she has made a series of announcements about Scotland's move out of lockdown. April the 26th seems to be one of the big days. Although if you're looking to get your hair cut, hairdressers are going to be open again from April the 5th, but it's actually April the 26th when many of the restrictions start to loosen up. That includes restrictions on journeys within mainland Scotland, hospitality to reopen with cafes, restaurants and bars, able to serve people outdoors with drink. What will that be like? Journeys between Scotland and other parts of the UK to be lifted, if not on April the 26th, then as soon as possible. Libraries, museums and galleries to reopen, and indoor gyms as well. So I'm sure that Kathy and Fiona will be working out as soon as April the 26th come round. Don't ask me any more dates because there was just so many of them.
You know what? I just want to sit outside Roxy's and have a coffee.
Oh, and will there be cake with that, Fee?
There might be just a smidgen of cake.
Oh, bring it on. Bring it on.
It'd be nice. But you can read all about that in the Oban Times this week. But more importantly, check out online as well, because there is a full list. I was a busy bee yesterday. Kathy, you've been a busy bee as well.
Yeah, well, we had a big council meeting. We had Oban Lawn and Isles Area Committee. Bit of a shocker there, because they revealed that these plans to help make a bit of money from marketing some of our car parks isn't actually going to sort of come off as well as they'd hoped. There had been a talk of Tweedale Street car park being a possible site for a multi-storey. That ain't going to happen, because it used to be some kind of gas works, so the ground's contaminated, so you can't go digging there, basically. So they're going to have to look elsewhere. So that's going to have a knock-on effect on other sites. It might well be that the Corran Halls car park might be sort of going up on the market, looking for a potential business partner to look at making a bigger car park there, onwards and upwards, so to speak. So we had that. Also, wild camping, camper vans, motorhomes, that was up for discussion. The council has got more money, I think £830,000 to look at providing more facilities and getting ready for the staycation. That's a big staycation surge that's coming our way once things open up. But they haven't really been that specific about which area is going to benefit and from what. So, so read all about that in the Oban Times, in the paper and online. There you go. Fee, what have you been up to?
Oh, you don't want to know, Kathy. I've been back onto this age-old problem of dog poo again, in particular discarded poo bags that people are finding on public thoroughfares and at local beauty spots, hanging off trees, in the hedgerows. And it's been all our social media sites that we look into to find out local news are all reporting on a plague of pooch poo bags. And it seems to be accompanying the coronavirus pandemic, because this problem's increased since we went back into lockdown. So Argyll and Bute Council are really calling for dog owners to just clean up after their pets. All you need to do, just take responsibility for your own dog's mess. And
so, do you think they forget? Do you think, because I've heard of people just like, oh, well, we'll just leave the bag here and we'll pick it up on our way back. Do you think that they just like forget as well? You know, is that part of it, or do you think that they're just not doing it?
I don't know. I mean, some people are saying there's not enough bins, but then I'm a dog owner, Kathy. Pick up and just carry it with me. It's in a bag, tied up. Just, carry it with you until you come to a bin. You can also, if you're in the countryside, if there's a field nearby, get a bit of stick. Stick it and flick it. Just do something with it. Yep. Don't leave it lying about. One of the spots mentioned was the cycle track in Benderloch, which goes from Jimmy's Cafe along to Locknell Primary School, and there's kids walking along there every morning. And you can imagine. So.
It is the easiest thing to get this stuff and then bag it up and then put it in the bin, because if you don't, or if you bag it up and then leave it there, you've not contributed anything at all, because it probably, those plastic bags could last like 100 years. Yeah. So you're actually adding to the problem. It is an interesting one, that, because I was doing a story this week. I'm going to mention it very quickly because we're running out of time, but I was doing a story this week about the fact that some volunteers from Keep Oban Beautiful and the Woodland Trust Scotland, they've been making a real effort at the Corran Halls to create a wild flower bed. They've dug out a big patch of grass at the entrance to that pathway that takes you through to Witch's Wood. So you've got people in the community that are desperately trying to make it look better. And then sadly, there are people that obviously don't think that this is contributing to the mess. We'll read all about these issues and more in the Oban Times this week. Needless to say, we're always happy to hear from you. So stay in touch, tell us your stories, and keep sharing your photographs. You can contact us by calling 01631 568 000 or emailing editor@obantimes.co.uk, or you can message us on Facebook. Don't forget, you can pick up a copy of the OT from supermarkets, newsagents and petrol stations, or you can go online to get the page-turning digital edition of the Oban Times as well. So that's all we've got time for this week, and it's goodbye from me, Alice Butcher.
Goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
Bye from me, Fiona Scott.
Thanks, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey.